welcome. This class today is going to be focusing on mostly the hips. So it's going to be a class where they're stretching the whole body, of course, but we are going to do some extra stretches specifically for the hips and lower back and finding some things that can help with that. So grab something comfortable if you'd like to sit on and we'll get started. So you can come into a nice seated, comfortable position. You can relax your palms down onto your knees. Just close your eyes here for a moment. Notice your breath as you inhale. Feel your chest rising. And begin to do a bit of a mental scan. So just starting from the top of the head, noticing where there's any stiffness today. Scanning downwards. See if you can soften into those areas that do feel stiff, relaxing through the shoulders, the neck, the legs, the arms. We're going to take a nice big long inhale in through the nose. And one nice big long exhale, exhale everything out through the mouth. Awesome. So maybe just set an intention here for this practice. If you are feeling quite stiff in the hips, try to move mindfully. So that means just not going to where you feel any strain. So being very mindful just to go to where you feel a bit of a stretch that kind of feels good and nice and not any further than that. So awesome. We're going to extend the left leg out nice and long, reach through the base of the heel. You're going to have the right heel drawn in here, and a nice extension to the base of the tailbone all the way to the top of the head. You're going to reach the fingertips up, look up through the chest and the neck, inhale. Softening down through the shoulders here, drawing the ribcage in slightly. And then on your next exhale, you're going to reach the fingertips towards the feet. Reaching and still softening through the shoulders, drawing them away from their ears. Flex through the foot, point the toes up towards the ceiling. Breathing here nice and evenly as possible. So notice your inhale as you inhale in through the nose. And slowly exhale it out through the nose. Begin to walk the fingertips back up. Draw the left heel in and send the right leg out nice and long. Again, you're going to reach through the base of the heel, point the toes, find that nice extension, and inhale, raise the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Again, lowering the shoulders away from the ears. Trying to ground through the legs, ground it down towards the ground. Take one more inhale, and on your next exhale, reach the fingers towards the right foot. Still flexing through the toes and the base of the foot. Walk the fingertips back up. Draw the right leg in. Send the left leg back out nice and long. So I'll turn sideways so you can see for a moment. We're just going to find that, keep that nice extension, and then you're going to cross the right leg over top of the left. If you want, if you have something that's accessible, or you can pause the video, if you want, you can set a block or something about the same size, maybe a couple stacks of pillows under this knee here if you'd like. And we're just going to begin to rotate the right ankle. Still trying to sit up nice and tall, drawing the navel in slightly. And you're going to change the direction of the rotation with the ankle. Next. And then we're going to place our right hand onto the top of the knee. And then we're going to begin to do a circular motion with the knee. So you should be able to feel this in the hip. You're drawing a nice circle with the knee. And change the direction. It might feel easier to go one way than the other. One more circle, and then we're going to switch legs and extend the right leg out nice and long. Draw the left leg in, cross it over, and again you can bring something in underneath the knee here. Try to find that nice extension, and you can begin to rotate the ankle. And change the direction. And then you can bring your soles of the feet together here. Bringing them and drawing them in towards your center. You can interlace your big toes with your index, middle finger, and your thumb. Just bounce the legs lightly here. Still trying to have a nice extension all the way through to the crown of the head. And you're going to take a nice inhale in through the nose. And then exhale, begin to send the torso forward, bringing the elbows left and right to the inner thighs. Going to where you feel a nice stretch. And you keep a nice flat back. Again, we're going to soften through the shoulders here, draw them away and downwards from the ears. Try to soften through the neck. Take another inhale in through the nose. And then as you exhale, see if you can soften a little further into this pose. Take one more breath, and then you're going to inhale, come all the way back up. Draw the left heel in, and then just have the right leg out in front. You're going to find that nice extension. Reach the fingertips up. And then exhale, you're going to begin to fold forward, walking the fingertips forward. Again here, you can bring the ground up to you, so if you do have some pillows and stuff, you can stack them up, and then you can alleviate any sort of tension if you're finding it a little bit difficult to reach forward in this pose. Take one more inhale here and begin to walk the fingertips over towards the right side. Inhale, and then walk the fingertips to the center. Exhale, walk them over towards the right. Inhale, come back to center and walk the fingertips all the way back up. Switch your feet, drawing the left heel in and having the right heel in, left foot on the outside. Again, reach up towards the ceiling, extend. Exhale, reach the fingertips out in front. So you may notice a difference on this side. So just go to where this one is comfortable. Take one more breath, inhale, and exhale, walk the hands all the way over towards the left side. You may even be able to come all the way down onto your elbows here. Take one more breath. Inhale, walk your fingertips towards the center, and then exhale, walk the fingertips all the way towards the right. Walk the fingertips back towards the center and come all the way back up to your seated position. So we're going to go into some seated cat-cows. I'm going to invite you to bring your arms into this movement. So as you're extending and reaching up through the chest and the neck, you can bring your arms into this shape of a W. So your fingers are pointing upwards, drawing the shoulder blades down and back, looking up. And then as you exhale, you're going to round and cross the arms, draw the navel in, round through the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, you're going to switch across the arms, round. Continue with your breath here. And you can come back to a nice seated position. going to bring the left palm onto the top of the head, or the side of the head here. And we're just going to lower the ear towards the left shoulder, feeling a nice stretch through the right side. Take one more breath here. And you can slowly release. Bring your right palm onto the left side of the head. Inhale. And then as you exhale, lower the right ear towards the right shoulder. So there shouldn't be like too much pressure. You're just adding a little bit of extra weight with the hand. Take one more breath. And then you can release your hold. Bring your neck back to a neutral position. So we're going to rotate one shoulder at a time. So place your left hand just beside your shoulder here where it's nice and comfortable. And then you can place your other one on your right fingertips onto the tops of the shoulder. And we're just going to rotate, reaching with the elbow up and back. As you inhale, reach the elbow forward and up. And then as you exhale, reach the elbow back, squeeze my shoulder blade back and down. Following your breath here. And extend the fingertips out, reach through the base of the palm, spread the fingers nice and wide. You can place your left hand in front here, just putting them against the fingers. And then exhale, you're going to bend through the wrist, bring your thumb to the inside of the palm. Now you're just going to place the left hand onto the shoulder, bring your right hand to where it's comfortable, just so you can kind of notice it a little bit more as you're doing this rotation. Inhale, reach the elbow up, and exhale, reach it back. One more. Reach through the base of the left palm, reach the fingertips up, bring the right palm across. And lower the fingers towards the ground, bring the thumb to the inner palm. Again, noticing your breath here, focusing on your breath when your mind wanders. Take one more breath. And then you can come all the way over into your tabletop position. So again, we're going to align the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hip points, and then just take a look back at your feet. Spread the fingers nice and wide and try to press into all 10 digits of your finger pads and underneath your thumb. We're just going to bump the hips side to side here, finding some movement. So as you exhale, bump the hips over. As you come back to neutral, inhale, and exhale, bump over. So we're going to do another position for the hip here. So try to have your weight evenly dispersed between both hands, and we're going to begin to lift the right leg up. So again, trying to keep a nice even weight, and then you're going to begin to draw circular rotations with the knee. Activating through the belly. And change the direction. One more. And you can slowly lower the right knee down. Again, finding that nice strong foundation here. Again, begin, once you have your balance, begin to lift the left leg up. Begin to draw circular rotation. And change the direction. One more. Awesome. We're going to bring the two big toes together, send the knees out nice and wide. Send it all the way back into a nice wide-legged child's pose. You can walk the hands all the way out here, lower the head and chest down. Notice your breath. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up. You're going to bring the knees back underneath you. Walk yourself forward and tuck all the way down onto the belly. You can bring the left hand to create a pillow here and look over towards the right side. And then we're just going to begin to bend through the right knee and point the toes up towards the ceiling. Keep your right hand around to reach for the top of the right foot. Drawing it the heel towards the sit bones. Noticing your breath as you inhale and exhale. Take one more breath here and then release the hold. And change the hand position, look over the left shoulder and begin to bend through the left knee. Sweep your right hand around, reach towards your top of your foot. Breathing evenly here. And slowly release your foot. Press up into your tabletop position. Draw the navel in. Spread the hands nice and wide. You can walk them a little bit here. Tuck the toes. And we're going to send it up into a down dog. So inhale, Send the hips up and exhale. Send the hips back. You can pedal it out here, bending through the knees. Come up high onto the toes and then slowly lower through the heels. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, you're going to draw the right knee in towards the chest. Step it as far as you can, all the way up towards your hands. Walk the right foot out a little bit here. Lower the back knee and untuck the toes. Find a nice extension through the chest and the neck, softening through the shoulders. Begin to send the hips back, softening through the front knee and straightening through the leg. You can walk the fingers back underneath the shoulders. Also, if you want, you can pause the video if you need, but if you have blocks or you want to come up a little bit higher, you can certainly do that. Soften through the front knee, walk the fingertips forward, tuck the back toes, and we're going to do a nice big step all the way to the top of the mat. Come into a nice forward fold, so feet can be hip width apart here. Bend the knees as generously as needed. Then lower the head, rock it back and forth a little bit here. And then on your inhale, you're going to slowly begin to roll up. Pause as you exhale. Inhale, slowly continue your roll. Loop the shoulders down and back. Place your right hand onto your hip. Inhale, extend, reach the left fingertips up. Exhale, arch over towards the right side. Come all the way back up. Place the left hand down. Inhale, extend the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Find that nice extension. And exhale, arch over towards the left side. Drawing the lower rib cage in here. Drawing the navel in. Activating through the feet and legs. And release your hold. Bend through the knees. Reach the fingertips up to touch. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, lower. Plant the palm of fingertips. Step the right leg back. Lower the back knee. Reach up through the chest of the neck. Begin to draw the hips back, soften through the front knee, walk the fingertips back. Find a nice stretch through the leg. Again, softening through the shoulders here. Soften through the right knee. Walk the fingertips forward, tuck the toes, lift the back knee, step all the way to the top of the mat. Coming into that nice forward fold. You can grab the opposite elbows here if you'd like to find a bit of a sway. And then you're going to begin to bend the knees. Reach the fingertips all the way up, activate through the legs. Interlace the fingers, point the index finger and thumb, and reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, draw the shoulders back. Draw the lower ribcage and navel in, and exhale, lower. Exhale, we're going to send the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Keep the toes planted this time, knee lifted if it feels good. Going to plant the right palm. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Opening up through the chest and the neck. Extending through the top of the head. And exhale, lower the left palm. Step the right leg all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the fingertips all the way to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Plant the fingertips. Send the left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Find that nice extension reaching up through the chest and the neck. Lower the palm or fingertips. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Trying to have the weight evenly dispersed between both feet and the hand. Triangle navel in here, activating through the belly. Lower the right fingertip. Step all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, slowly roll. Loop the shoulders down and back. Come to mountain pose here. So you can bring the palms face forward. Walk the feet out a little bit. And then come to a stillness. Noticing your breath. Bend through the knees, reach the fingertips all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Plant the fingertips or palms, step both feet all the way to the back. We're going to go through our chaturanga, shifting forward. So if you like, you can go all the way down to the ground, or you can do the lowering halfway and popping into your up dog. And coming all the way back into your down dog. So pressing up, inhale, and then exhale to send the hips back. We're going to inhale, raise the left leg up, three-legged dog. Step it all the way in towards the hands. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Coming into a nice high crescent lunge. Hips are pointed forward here. Shoulders are softening down away from the ears. Look up. We're going to open all the way up towards the side. Turn both feet. You can heel toe it in a little bit. Find a nice extension through the top of the head. And find a nice inhale in through the nose. And then as you exhale, begin to send the body and torso forward. You bring the hands to the ground if it's available. Bring the hands back under the hips. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Step towards the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, lower. Step the left leg back, followed by the right leg. And shift through into your chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, send the hips back. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Step all the way forward. You'll walk the right foot out a little bit here. And then find your foundation and reach up, coming to that nice high lunge. Again, you're going to open up towards the side. Turn the right toes to match the left. And again, go into that nice forward fold. Find that nice extension first. Drawing the lower rib cage in. Should feel a nice energetic uplift through the front of the body and a grounding through the back. And then exhale, begin to send the torso forward. You can interlace the fingers here, reach them up towards the ceiling. Drawing the knuckles downwards, begin to rise all the way back up, activating through the belly. You can shake out the arms. Heel toe the feet in a little bit here. Gonna reach the hands up towards the ceiling, bring the palms together, bring them down towards the chest, and slowly lower all the way down towards the ground. And if you want, you can bring a block in underneath the sit bones here. So really pressing the palms together, using the outer arms against the knees. Breathing evenly. Take one more breath here. And you can bring your hands around to the side and slowly lower yourself down towards the ground. Find that nice tall extension, point the fingertips, soften through the shoulders. And we're just going to bring the right leg in. So then we're going to bring the left leg in underneath. Right leg is nice in. If this is comfortable and good for you, you can stay here. If you'd like, you can cross the right leg all the way over top of the left knee. Find that nice extension. And then on your exhale, you're going to take a twist, looking out the corner of the right eye. Exhale, release your hold, unravel your legs. Again, we're going to draw the right leg in underneath this time. Again, if this is good, just stay here and do your twist. If you'd like to go a little further, you can cross the left leg over top. Find that nice extension. Wrap your right arm around and send the left fingertips back. Take one more breath here. And you can slowly unravel and unravel the legs. Come all the way forward. And we're going to come all the way down onto the belly. So you can bring the hands out in front of you here. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. And interlace the fingers. You want to have a nice good foundation here, and you're going to begin to draw the lower rib cage in. And as you do that, you're going to bring the right leg all the way to where you can feel a comfortable stretch. Bringing the knee up towards the front of the body. Breathing evenly as possible in this pose. Softening through the shoulders, again drawing those lower rib cage in. Take one more breath here. And slowly begin to draw the right leg back. You can wave the ankles back and forth here for a moment. Press firmly into the arms. And begin to draw the lower rib cage in and draw the left leg up. Now Collapsing in the shoulders here. Take one more breath. Exhale, send the left knee back. Unlace your fingers and press into the palms. Come all the way back up. Sweep the legs around to the side. And you can come all the way down onto your back. So snuggle the shoulder blades in underneath the center of the back. And you can begin to draw both knees up towards the chest. Wrap your arms around them and begin to rock side to side. Come back to stillness and slowly lower the feet down. Extend the legs out nice and long and extend the fingertips up towards above your head. Take a nice inhale in here and exhale. You're going to begin to walk the feet over towards the right corner of your mat and your fingertips over towards the right corner of the mat. You should feel a nice good stretch through the left side of the body. Come back to center. Inhale, and then on your next exhale, send the feet over towards the left side and fingertips over towards the left corner. Take one more breath here. And you can slowly release your hold and get ready for Shavasana. So you can get nice and comfy. If you have a blanket or pillow, you can bring that in. Maybe set a timer for yourself. Begin to relax the shoulders down, relax the fingertips and the toes. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this class. That's all for me, but feel free to stay in Shavasana for a bit longer. As long as you like, you can play some music, whatever you feel like. But yes, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.